Alright, I think you guys will have fun with this tonight. So for drill time, we're going to work guard. But rather than just do, everything is allowed kind of thing, we're going to play this game. We're going to handicap the bottom person. The bottom person has to put both hands inside their belt like this, and then cross their feet. His job is to pass my guard. My job's not to let him. I can only use my legs. You can try to choke and do things, whatever. This is for me to learn how to, operate from here without the use of my arms. See how creative I can be with my legs. The moment I start trying to use my legs directly, like touch things and hook things, I lose some of the control. So you want to be a little bit, picky and strategic about how you do that. Learn to pass. I just can't take my hands out of here to roll. Sorry, Peter. Not working. I heard my thumb do something. And my hands are still in here the whole time. This gives me ideas on how to, like in that case, if you pick up on it, once he committed to everything, he had no base, so I could just take my legs apart. That was my strategic timing to open my legs, because he wasn't trying to pass anymore, he's trying to attack me, so I just flipped him over. And then once we're flipped over, he's kind of stuck in his own attack, and I can just harder and harder if I want, drive my shoulder in until he lets go. Well, once they're flipped over, it's over anyway. We're just trying to go from that position. This also gives the person inside the guard opportunity to figure things out without feeling like you're threatened so much. Now, he can still triangle me. Wrong idea, you're still threatened from here. But it's not as much because he can't choke me with the hands, pull me, trap my arms, stuff like that. But it's a chance for us to practice. He'll change behavior. If I do that twice, 3 times, 4 times, he's going to change something. And it's going to change how he plays the game from there. So we'll do 7 or 8 minutes. We'll do that. 7 or 8 minutes, one person on top keeps starting from there. If I pass, I go back and do it again. If he flips me over, I go back and do it again. If he submits me, I go back and do it again. I keep going back to his guard over and over. He keeps going back to that arrangement. At 7 or 8 minutes, we'll flip rolls and do the same thing. The only thing I want you guys to be cautious about with this, because he has no hands and he can't tap me so easily, if you get into an arrangement where you're stacking the other person, it could be a little bit risky with their neck. So I would say try to avoid that, because I don't want anyone to get their neck that funny when their hands are stuck under here and they can't do anything to defend that or tap. But try to keep your hands inside here, don't use them, and that'll make you focus on using other parts of your body to accomplish whatever you're trying to do. Any questions? All right, let's do it. 1, 2, 3.
This is perfect for you.
What do you want first? See, now you gotta figure out something else instead of using the hands.
You're just still tired. Do it.
Now we're super hardcore.
Nice. That was good.
That was so
I got the leg up, but an alarm.
I was waiting for the rest of the meeting.
But you know, this is you're figuring out each time. You just straighten that leg.
All moves. Time, top person, you're on the bottom.
You really see. It's just not easy to get it right.
Good habit. Dirty. It's a valid escape, right?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. Yeah, but that explosiveness. That explosiveness really is good. That's a good one. That's counterintuitive. I don't know what you're tripping on.
Yeah, that's a perfect triangle right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Get that shoulder faster.
You got me as the adjustment. My hands are really good.
I know.
What did you do last night? And you keep doing that redirection, that misdirection, and redirection.
Yeah. Something that gets you thinking about, how you do everything, both top and bottom.
It's a funny here.
That's the Scott that was here.
Scott Risk, yeah.
Where's he at?
He's fire rescue.
Palm City.
I don't know if he works out there. I only see him in the office.
Why isn't he here?
I don't know. I don't know what he's doing. I didn't know he's not here anymore.
Yeah, I haven't seen him since I came back. Take your arm down.
Where's my chicken dinner? Kentucky.
Good, Ernie? Yeah. Kevin, all right?
No. He's a lightweight.
Shoot. Ernie's almost quit it. I finally got it.
I was 201. No, I balance myself. Go out. No, that's not way. My knees got hurt with the roots. Huh? No, even. Yeah. No? Come on, say it tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah. Nothing in your hands.
Time. So clearly an advantage for the top person on that. But even with that, the top person can take opportunity to figure out how to make their pass better, their defense better, their balance better, their timing better. Do you guys have anything you came up with? Ideas, problems?
It's a little feel. You kind of start to feel where you need to shift your hips a little bit to try to change my foot position.
As a bottom guy?
Yeah. I never really would have thought to do that.
Yeah, you're forced to find solutions that aren't with your hands. Did anyone take their hands out?
Of course.
Kind of forget and go, try to grab something or push it.
Try to protect.
It shows you that you normally are dependent more on your hands than you are on your legs and your hips. So this just kind of makes you have only that option, hips and legs. And it'll make things better. Normally what I would do is I would have, like if we had time today, we would do like a 5-minute each drill with that, hands in, and then we would transition to now 5 minutes each, hands are out. And you start to feel like your guard is way more effective suddenly because you could do things with your hands. The problem in the beginning is you try to do everything with your hands. So when you do that drill with no hands, you start to include your hips and your legs a little more. And now when you add your hands back in, you feel better. You feel more capable. So that's the idea. Did anyone figure out anything kind of cool other than what Roz mentioned, using hips?
So when you were in my guard, I noticed that you were like wedging my guard open in a way that, like, once you gain any ground, you never give it back.
Right.
And it was like guaranteed success. So I put that away for when I'm in your guard. And turns out success isn't guaranteed.
Well, yeah, nothing's guaranteed. But the thing that's happening there is I'm not really gaining ground. You're giving me ground, and I'm just keeping it once I've been given. Like, in other words, when you open your legs a little bit, I fill in the gap and I just don't let you close it back. Ideally, it doesn't happen that way every time. But there might be some times where I'm doing a little prying or something like that, but usually I just kind of wait for you because I know you can't do anything without opening your legs and making some space. So I'll just hang tight to a little gap, and then I'll try to fill that gap in with something. my knee, my elbow, my forearm. That's the easy way to do it. But in the fight situation, it would just be punches. If I need you to move, if I'm close enough, it'll be a headbutt. A little further away, it'll be an elbow. A little further away, it'll be a punch. And you'll start to move, and then I'll take advantage of that opening and go forward. Anything else we can talk about with that? Something maybe you guys were stumped by that kept happening repeatedly? Anything? Okay. Very good. You guys have a great night.